W Method. Is W Method till I drop the receipts of text messages that y'all would
fuck up. No disrespect. Shout out Zach Lavine. No disrespect, gang.
Y'all know what I'm talking about tomorrow.
We go to a restaurant after I land back in LA. I see a hickey on her neck. I asked her where the she get that hickey from because I have not seen you in a week. She sat right there, played dumb, and said, "Oh no, I don't know what the fuck about on her phone. Didn't want to look at me." She finally breaks and tells me that she's seen a whole nother guy. They went out for a date. They ate food. She got kissed on while I was telling
like shawty. I don't be knowing where the mentality be when niggas want to be selfish and expect other people in the world not to want shit for themselves. Like, can you come on, my nigga? And that was very loosely put. I mean it in the sense of like, I'm like, all right, no courtesy, like no compromise. Like the people that are uncompromising or whatever the correct way to say that is. Like, I don't understand that because it's like the world exists also for you to get yours too. Like, niggas are.
How much I want her to be my girlfriend.
Now this relationship drama is the type that I can
like,
get into.
By definition, like the openness required to be open, like you know to understand and like deal with people. Like it should be there. Like, but again, niggas have their own shit to deal with. And have their own like how they've been brought up and shit, and just how life has been lifing for them. And you know, sometimes people don't ever get a chance to kind of depack that and move on or whatever. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. Let's get into the video.
Is touching. Now, I know what you guys are probably thinking, Omar, didn't you say the last time we covered relationship drama that it's nobody's business? Sorry. We don't have a right to say anything. We don't need to make commentary and videos about it. Yeah, that was based off speculation. That was when we didn't know anything and people were being parasocial FC. But if people give us the information, I gotta package it up and report it. If you're new to this channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. It goes a long way for us at the community here at the Unemployed News Network. Now, back to the video. Content creator Tbvnks, or Tbvnks, as a lot of people know him, recently in a relationship with Zach Lavine, yes, NBA All-Star, Zach Lavine's sister Cameron. And a lot of people had criticisms about their relationship beforehand. Whether Tbvnks goes about making content surrounding relationships has always been a question. We'll get into that a little bit later into the video. But I say this to say it's surely gonna rock the airwaves when a girlfriend of his comes to the internet and says that she's gonna speak it all. She's gonna tell all the allegations, send all the pictures, send all the messages because she didn't sign an NDA like his last girlfriend. This all started because there was speculation, rumors, and maybe some words from him, Tbvnks, saying that he would go on a 20v1 dating show for Valentine's Day. Now, in the content creation world, this should be all fair game, but it seemed like this was real. So real that Cameron Lavine, his girlfriend,
which I don't get, and bro, my nigga, I pretty much know everything about this situation. I just kind of feel me. Anyways, bro, why are you getting mad at him? Not only killing two birds with one stone, but getting some fun on. That's really why he's doing the 20v1. He doesn't really like, you feel me? Like that's so like self-centered. Like I don't understand that shit. But then it's self-centered too because given the actions, given what she was doing at the time when niggas were explaining the timeline and how shit went down, like Cameron, you gotta tighten up. But she don't give a fuck. To us telling her to tighten up. You see what I'm saying? Tighten up, cause sorry. Shout out Zach Lavine. Us telling her to tighten up is being insecure, I guess. So
at the time had to address it.
Is possibly going on a 20v1 tomorrow. I don't really care to expose anybody. I'm gonna be so real. No, like I'm being dead ass. And there's
alright, niggas don't care to expose niggas, but you want
anybody. I'm gonna be so real. No, like I'm being dead ass.
What's going on?
And there's like I don't know how to explain it. There's more to the story.
Like you worded it.
Yeah, like no, I'm
what more is there, shawty?
Sure is, which is fine. But there's a lot of shit that y'all just would be like, damn, that poor ass girl. Not saying it's really poor me, because I'm not gonna lie, I have my own faults, and I can't come on here and show y'all everything I need to show. And if I'm going to lay down shit straight and stand on shit, I gotta be able to show shit, bro. Because y'all ain't gonna believe me. But when I pull up threads and y'all see y'all favorite creator or that person that y'all looked up to so highly, and y'all see
what is she talking about? And see, it makes sense what he was saying. Like she just wanted to come on here and do this shit because I don't know what she's talking about. Like I'm so serious.
Someone for who they really are with other people, that changes.
Someone for who they really are. Come on.
And how you view that person.
Now, every time I hear these relationship content creator, internet dramas and stories, I sit back and I reflect. The weirdest dynamic in this one is
what you gonna get niggas? What you gonna get the public opinion against them? Like what? All for what? And nigga, is this even valid? What you're doing? Like, it's two sides to a story, bro. Like
weaponization of audience. Now,
and that's what I be saying. It's like niggas will go ahead and do this, but then won't have that conversation online too. Like they won't actually like. And I get it. It's beef. Like I'm sitting here talking, like, but it's just like, all right, okay, I'm chatting. Niggas was on camera, but I'm saying like, okay, I'm not chatting because like I'm saying it in a sense of like. Niggas won't squash it online too. Niggas won't really have that conversation. But again, you know, that takes like coordination, whatever. Niggas probably not on good terms, whatever. But it's just like, I don't get that shit. Cause for niggas to do all this back and forth through media, meaning like videos and tweets and all this shit, like I'm not doing all that. Especially for some dumbass shit that has like a whole bunch of context, like that's lived. Like I'm not. Like, bro,
Tbvnks and Cameron have a lot of internal issues that should remain within the relationship for what it's worth. But for some reason, the way to broach this is by bringing this to a community and trying to play on the heartstrings of an audience. Particularly in the fact that it is left so vague in the beginning as to what was done, what wasn't done. We live in a world where people are more pessimistic than optimistic. So when you leave those things for interpretation, people are already going to jump the gun and say, hey, this person placed hands on me. This person did this type of stuff to me sexually. This person cheated on me. This person did all these different things. And the reason why they know that they can get that off is because they know that this person is a public figure. It's almost like you have to be first in this game in order to win. And you shouldn't be trying to win in a relationship, whether it's going into one or breaking up out of one. And Tbvnks understands that. He understands that people on the internet are ready to jump to conclusions and more importantly jump down people's throats about where they stand, what they've done, which side they're on. And even though there is validity to that because you don't want to be supporting somebody who's potentially abusive or harmful, it also can be harmful the way that people weaponize others' communities and spread out these little lies to people who are very influential. So he tries to jump the gun and set the standards straight about all these things in his response to his ex-girlfriend.
Which bro, I'm taking that out of his playbook because again, this shit moves too fast to not be doing that nowadays, and I never understood why niggas didn't do that, but. I respect them for that too, cause like, bro, you getting that shit out the way. Like niggas is not finna keep seeing that shit, and not like I'm not finna keep dealing with that shit. Oh, I won't say that, but it's like I'm not finna keep having that shit drag me down when it has nothing to do with what niggas have going on. Like it's completely false narrative or whatever. I'm just assuming like I gotta take the surface level information and run with it, cause again this not my fucking life. I'm not finna do that shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna use my brain cells, of course, but that mixed with the fact that she don't actually give a fuck about what's going on. So it's just like you gotta say something. You gotta say something because like she's doing that just to kind of win on a emotional level, but nigga, it's more than that. Like she's risking your whole livelihood. Like that's what I'm saying. Niggas
Twitter, this shit is all over TikTok, and this person only went on live to fucking hurt my career. She has nothing for her to gain by telling her side of the story. You don't do YouTube, you don't stream, your family's already fucking taken care of. There's
like
no
that
reason
facts make sense. Fuck. That makes sense too, cause look, I'm gonna say this real quick. Nigga, okay, bro, first of all, she doesn't have a platform, so it's like, who are you even saying this to? There's nobody, like, that's, like, there's nobody that's, like, relying on you to, like, tell you why, niggas, you feel me? Like, nobody cares, you know? So for her to do that, it can only be that. It can only be her trying to get some shit off that, she was feeling or some shit that was did her wrong. And I'm not sitting here choosing sides. I'm just saying like niggas need to look at what they're doing and move on. Or not move on, but pivot in a way that means betterment. Like niggas are looking at what they did and keep reacting to how niggas reacted to what they did instead of trying to get in front of the problem. Like the fuck?
You to go on live and
going on live is not gonna help this. Like that's what I'm saying. She's trying to get something over on this nigga. She's trying to make him do exactly what he's doing. React to it. Like it's a degree of like manipulation. Like that's weird.
I'm gonna expose him other than to fucking hurt me. This is not the only time she's threatening to go on the fuck. I have a video of her saying she's gonna go on the internet to
so
expose me. Expose what? A story between us? No matter if I fuck
this is unemployed. I don't know
these
why.
Niggas don't need to fucking know. This is between us. This is
shout out to those that
she knows about fear bucks. She knows about these people posting me saying I don't give a fuck. She knows this shit's gonna come back on me. If I fall off tomorrow, if I get allegations on my name, she's still taken care of. Y'all have y'all life to go on. My life is fucked up. I lose my car. I lose my dog. I lose my apartment. I lose my brand deals. I go back to being fucked up in life. And what the fuck did she lose from this situation? Not anything.
Wait. Did I hear that right?
Y'all have y'all life to go on. My life is fucked up. I lose my car. I lose my dog.
Why would you lose your dog in any situation? Tbvnks so far is absolutely correct. I don't think his infidelity is something for internet conversation. Now, if this was something that was done in open in public, then maybe we can have conversations with it. Like if somebody caught him in the club kissing somebody, or if, you know, he was out with somebody on the town that wasn't his girlfriend and all that stuff was caught. That's a different conversation. But saying that he cheated in the past tense and then we're here to this day and now you're coming back weeks, months later, or whatever the case may be, and attempting to expose him doesn't really do any sort of purpose.
It doesn't make sense either. It just doesn't make any sense.
And it makes sense just to keep it all offline. But where I start to disagree with him is how he then proceeds to handle his business and his relationship post her claiming that she was going
you're not gonna win with that nigga. So yeah, I mean, that's what I was saying. Like, I already know how that nigga get. So it's just like, niggas already know how he get. So it's just like, but it's like, it's not justified. It's definitely a neutral situation in a sense of outcome, in a sense of what was made of it, because again, nobody's inherently right, because it has a lot to do with how you proceed with situations.
To expose him. It seems as though there is a conversation about
like, nigga, nobody got it figured out. Like, this shit is, there's so much shit going on at a given time within whatever could be happening. So it's just like, you know, but you got to put your best foot forward if that's your, like, you know, you can't really be mad as far as when you don't. You know, you can't be really mad at, you know, you gotta, like, I won't say try, but you can't keep having that victim mentality. Like, that doesn't make any sense. They both did in the relationship,
fine and dandy. But just as you are asking her to not expose that
stuff,
why would you then come to
missing a whole other half of reality, sitting there talking about shit just happening to you and shit. Oh no, the nigga just, he's just evil and shit, so I gotta expose him. Like, shawty, that doesn't make sense. You just trying to cover your ass.
LA, I see a hickey on her neck. I asked her where the fuck did she get that.
I believe that. I dead ass believe that. Shout out Zach Lavine. No disrespect.
From? Because I have not seen her in a week. She sat right there, played dumb, and said, oh no, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about on her phone, didn't want to look at me. She finally breaks and tells me that she's seen a whole nother guy. They went out for a date, they ate food, she got kissed on, while I was telling her on the phone how much I wanted her to be my girlfriend. It gets worse. During the previous 2 weeks, I ended up finding out she was texting her ex back and forth while laying in my bed, while sleeping over, while we would be out on dates. Her ex was texting her phone, and she was texting her ex back and forth. At this point, I had my ex blocked on all platforms. She was sleeping over, she would see her ex.
This is also why I disagree with bro. Well, I'm gonna say disagree. More like we're just different niggas, because I don't get how he could, like, I don't want to say deal with it. I get how he deals with it, because it's like, you know, like, you feel me? You giving chances, like, benefit of the doubt, it's like grace. But this nigga had too much grace in this relationship. I'ma just keep it above.
She was texting her ex at my house. I unblocked my ex.
He had a lot of grace in his relationship. I don't know how.
I blocked her after I seen she was communicating with her ex. So
that nigga's calm. Like, this nigga's calm as a bitch. Like, I'm not saying, like, bro, like, I'm saying, like, excuse yourself, like, and shit. I don't know if that was even possible. You know how shit get, but it's just like,
and the happened was the same week that she met this guy and got kissed on, she went and
there's always a hope shit could be handled better, I guess, in
a way, in hindsight. Had a conversation with him, then she sees this guy. Then when I found out everything, I came home, I let her know I don't want you to come over, I don't want to speak to you. She went to the mall, then she sees this guy. Then when I found out everything, I came home, I let her know I don't want you to come over, I don't want to speak to you. She went to the mall, she bought me these still shoes and clothes and stuff. She pulls up to my crib. Anyway, I ended up finding out that a nigga that cracked her calls her phone because he found out that she lost her car and wanted to make sure she was okay. All in the same day. She said, well, nigga, I was expecting you to do something for me on Valentine's Day. I was expecting flowers, or if you didn't do anything or take me out or give me roses, you were cut. Mind you, ever since we broke up, she's been constantly posting her body. She has went outside, and the day she got in a car accident, she was gonna go outside to be in other niggas' sections. I'd rather eat this fucking table and send you motherfucking flowers. Give me a motherfucking butter knife and a fork. So she went in there and was like, yeah, she was gonna go on a 20v1 for Valentine's Day. But during the whole 2 weeks, that same night, she was going to a club. Whether or not she was gonna be on niggas or not, she was going to a club, going to a section where there's men around, where she had seen men that previously had tried to talk to her before. You're posting shit on Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram, your bio. You're posting shit you knew that I was not okay with during a relationship to spite me. But yet, you're mad because I said I'm gonna do a 20v1 on Valentine's Day. And you expected me to buy you flowers because what happened in our relationship? Then she gonna lie and say, you gonna...
So, like, that was the, like, 20v1 situation. That's really hard. Like, I'm like,
am I tripping? Is D on right? Am I a bitch ass nigga for doing that 20v1? But y'all have bought flowers and
use a bitch.
They did that to you and y'all broke up? Or am I valid for doing
might be a bitch ass
I'm posting my ass, my feet, my titty, my cleavage, and I'm going out to clubs and shit? Y'all would've did the thing for the girl? Am I tripping? Or am I valid for doing the 20v1? It's my career. I can do what I want.
Yeah,
I would have been the bitch for sure. I would have
feel like we have to
bitch
come
ass
to the
nigga
internet with these different things and expose this, because it doesn't make anybody look good in any way, shape, form, or fashion. One, it makes Cameron look bad. I guess if you have this concept about like cheating being bad, you know, you have that in your morality clause. I think it's bad, but you know, some people don't, so it is what it is. it is. But two, it makes Tbvnks look bad because we didn't need to know that you had all this stuff happen to you in state. And I sat here and I really tried to figure out why Tbvnks would want us to know any of this sort of stuff. But it's because he is trying to play these community/audience games. He's trying to give us a campaign as to why he is right, why.
Alright, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I feel you, Omar. It's just the fact that, like, bro, the nigga is like a streamer and, like, bro, I get what he didn't have to go that in depth, like, though. Like, I don't think he had to go that in depth and, like, be that, like, you feel me? It might have been a lot of context as far as to why he went in depth. But yeah, now I agree. It's just, bro, like, you feel me? He didn't go have to, bro, because she didn't even really say anything, so he didn't really have to do that much. He could have just said, like, bro, you know, you didn't even have to give details. You could have just said, like, you know, the relationship, you know, is not what, you feel me, what she's saying, da-da-da-da. I'm not going to do too much, but this, and this, you know, da-da-da-da. One thing led to another, you know, we both, da-da-da-da. But it's not as sweet as y'all think. Kept it there, kept it P, move on. But I'm saying that, but it's like, I probably would have took the route, bro. If she's doing all of this on TikTok Live and it's all in the spurt, like, bro, I don't know.
Why he is the winner in this situation, why he's not a bad guy,
I can't sit here and be like, oh yeah, I would have just
about her red flags, which is weird because I'm
okay. The style of content in which he was posting on TikTok is crazy. Cameron's red flags, caught Cameron cheating, like, that's crazy. I'm not gonna lie, that's crazy as hell. But he explained the reason why is because niggas was already trying to go with a narrative and shit.
Not planning on dating her.
The first red flag I noticed from this girl, and I'm not gonna lie, Cameron has a massive ego from how her life played.
But it's like, as a grown ass man, I'm not doing that shit. I get, like, the narrative shit, and I even get, like, your career, bro. But to double down and give this much attention and you're posting short form content on that shit.
Now, y'all seen it on TikTok that she claims she can pull any nigga that she wants. She would do things that was constantly disrespectful, and she constantly would give me a compliment and then snatch it away. For example,
that's what I'm saying. He's still learning. Like, I'm not sitting here saying, like, anything for real. I'm not, like, saying he's dumb or anything. I'm just saying, like, it could have been handled different, perhaps. Like, I don't think.
I've seen way bigger. She's like, you're 6 foot, you're kind of tall, but you're not that tall. You're short.
I still think it's funny though. I mean, I still think it is. Like, his job is entertainment, whatever. So, you know, I guess it is 2 birds with 1 stone type shit. But
do this constantly, off screen, back.
At what cost?
You got me, but I've seen some shit. Like, you got me, but I've seen some crazy shit before.
Ridiculous.
One of my friends had a 9 incher. She took a 9, okay? And I would ask her, why can't you just give me a compliment? She would give me a compliment and snatch it. Compliment, snatch it. Compliment, snatch it. All straight.
So Tbvnks is 6 inches. I don't know why we need this. There's 2 reasons why Tbvnks would be campaigning to his audience. And one of them surprisingly involves custody. First and foremost, Tbvnks does have what people would consider a toxic relationship history. I kind of referenced it at the beginning of this video, but he's always kept his relationships online. And through that online relationship with his ex or his exes, he's built up this identity as somebody who is a toxic boyfriend.
Okay, then why are you with me? That's a good question. Make sure it's guaranteed food and every night. I'm paying guaranteed contract every time. I won't go to 10 days. It's guaranteed. Hold on. Show me your glasses. Where the orange in your shit? Back up. Guaranteed. I'm saying guaranteed 30 million every time. I'm going to take 10 days. Where your orange? No, leave me your face. Yo, what orange is it? How is that bouncing on your face? Let me see it. Whoa. So when I say no money, I get that. And I ain't paying that because I ain't that. You are like you watch it every night. Hold on. Okay. Well, wait, there's nothing wrong with one something. Exactly. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I swear my car every day. Okay, you won't keep us fucking. Hold on, wait. Would you describe my friend over here, Tbvnks? Would you describe him as a trick? Like, does he tricking for me? Yeah. No, it's cool.
that nigga was definitely toxic. We already know this.
The video. This is something that's going to get you a long talking to in the car on the way home. That reference about the NDA in the beginning of the video, this is the same ex-girlfriend that he made sign that. And what I would probably highlight is a manipulative tactic, not the act of signing an NDA before you get into a relationship, but how he went about doing it. I think part of the reason why is to cover up some of the off-camera stuff that may be going down in the relationship later on.
I signed it to be with him because he threatened me that he was going to break up with me if I didn't sign the NDA, and I wanted to be with my man.
That's not right. I don't think that's right.
Because he's scared about the real stuff that really happened in our relationship. Y'all are protecting this man that literally embarrassed me and made me look bad anytime he got.
Alright, bro. That's what we're not about to do. It's like, no. He did do that. He did do that. However, this shit was funny, my nigga. Sorry, no. Bro, that shit. Come on.
Yeah, it's true.
Bro, the thing about it though, like that's like, it's a lot. It's like there's a fine line, and the nigga just got to do better, cause it's not really much you can really say besides you just got to do better, cause it's like the nigga was doing himself. Niggas was doing what they thought at the time, and that shit just changes over time as you grow and shit. So it's just like. And then it's like, niggas don't really know y'all relationship too, so I'm looking at it like, nigga, y'all just toxic, but I'm already knowing how toxic shit gets, so it's like, niggas is really blurring the lines between what niggas are able to take and what niggas are just consistently just arguing about it and just, but again, it's just like, yeah, no, NDA is crazy, but, I don't know, bro. Niggas is grown ass, man, they gotta accept they, you know.
Anytime he fucking got show proof, he has the NDA. It's not that. Ask him about it. Ask him about the NDA.
And we don't need the NDA. Look, I'm not here to really speculate because these are heavy allegations that people are attempting to lay onto him. And for what it's worth, we just don't have the evidence. Whether it be the NDA that's stopping us from getting it or just the lack of people speaking it, I think that that's fine and dandy. But because he is campaigning to the court of public opinion, there's a ton of videos out there on Tbvnks as to how he deals with the women that he's in relationships with. You decide.
I mean, you didn't even block me that day. Because you chased me up the stairwell and you wouldn't let me leave. You picked me up and grabbed me and said, we're gonna talk about this. That's what a real nigga does. And then I finally got away from him. I ran down the street and he found me. Jesus. That's what a real nigga does. Now let's hope I I tried to leave and you barricade your door with tables and back. Same. What about the time I tried to leave and you grabbed my backpack and my keys and my phone? Like, yep.
Yeah,
nope.
This nigga likes this shit. And see, that's all I'm saying too. Like, this nigga bro, this nigga thrives on toxic relationships, bro. I don't know what it is about that shit, but this nigga is like, this nigga this nigga just, that's his bread and butter, like, cause it's like, for him to just be, like, I don't be having the energy for that no more, like it's fun, like I like a little bit of toxic, like, it's fun, like, as far as, like, we're growing, you feel me, like, you feel me, like, the banter, like, but, all of this racketeering and back and forth and nitpicking about what happened, and we're not doing that shit. I'm not doing that shit. I don't give a fuck.
Well, by that time, I was trying to leave and you slammed a glass full of sugar on the ground because you kept trolling me. Because as we're walking back to my fucking crib.
And she is too, she's okay. Like me, she's a little macho for me, like, as far as, like, her aura just naturally. Like, I'm not saying, but, and in fact, that's not a bad thing. I'm just saying, like, she feels assertive. Like, she seems assertive, right? Like more masculine femininity in a way. Nigga, I'm not finna be doing this arguing with you. I'm not finna, and then all of this, you're giving niggas compliments and taking it back and da. Like, we're not doing that. Yeah, bro, we're just not doing that.
This shit. And I told him I was already crying, I was already stressed out.
But again, that's just not my vibe, bro.
I got overstimulated. I was like, bro, I'm dead ass about to throw the sugar. Like, have you ever barricaded me in your room? I stood in front of the door, yes, 100%. When I tried to leave, have you ever, like, tried to grab me and pick me up? Like, not pick me up, but, like, grab me, so I wouldn't leave. Because you picked me up. Because I won't move out of the door. So you literally physically grab me and pick me up and try to put me on the bed and then run out. That's his method.
I should stand by his own.
I know, I heard you the first time. You keep saying it to race, baby.
I'm talking
You said it the first time underneath your breath. I didn't hear you, so you tried to make me. I heard you the first time.
I'm not talking about in general.
No, you whispered it.
I'm talking about today.
Bro, you see this nigga? Like,
I heard you.
But you see this nigga, bro? And look. The difference is, okay, I will give him, like, I give him, like, some slack. But no, nigga, I'm not giving him slack, though. Because he literally said it himself. He does this off camera. But, you know, the nigga, bro, this nigga plays too much, bro. Because he's still going. Bro, you already, and he knows how, bro, you know, bro, come on, bro. So he's just like that, he just plays too much. But like he already seen a little bit on the situation, and he already said this out his mouth. So again, this W accountability, and is just going forward. Like I respect it, because it's like he's not really sitting here saying like, oh yeah, you feel me? Like,
You did that. You are. Because you said it twice. First you whispered it.
But we already knew this though, so it's not like. But you know, Omar is right though. Like niggas should not be.
I heard you. You're good. It says bye bye.
It's not a competition. Nigga, I'm tired. I don't want to be. Come on, bro.
Bro, this nigga playing.
I'm not trying to cover it.
Now they clip my ass, and they say I look chopped. I see it clipping me on the internet. Like
you're telling them what to clip now.
No.
That's like me saying, yo, chat, I'm about to say a slur. Clip it and get me canceled.
Sleep.
So you're talking, so I have to put the camera on you so you can talk to him.
I don't need to. No, I'm not. I told you. Tomorrow, keep doing that shit. After I just said, don't do it.
You never win. These niggas sound might be the worst boy for all time. Holy dick. It's always, like, you wanna know why it don't really bother me, though? It's because when we went to Hawaii, and we had 4 days straight, or 3 days straight, of, like, actual love couple shit. Not a single person say, oh my God, Tbvnks, I want a relationship just like them, bro. They actually do anything. He took his girl to Hawaii. You didn't see nothing good.
Now, the other reason why he would be campaigning is based off of what just happened with Kai Cenat and Gigi. Recently, Kai Cenat took to the internet to apologize to Gigi for his lack of action, communication, or...
But yeah, bro. Nah, Omizi, bro. They just talking about...
with you, I don't think that it was the way to go about doing it. And I'll always remain that to be the fact, but it's the nature of the beast. I can't lie. Ultimately, Tbvnks does acknowledge how the troll clips can come off and went on to apologize for all the damage that is done, not only to his significant others, but to his own PR for having that be the way he treats his significant others on camera.
I don't know how much niggas care about this. It's important life shit.
What the fuck were you thinking? Like, you playing too much, my nigga. Some of this shit might seem like playing, like some nigga might seem like you actually hate this person. Like, I'm doing way too much. Sometimes I look, I'm like, yo, cuz, I'm wild, cuz. And I even apologize to her about that. I even say, you know what, some of those clips, some of the things I was doing was fucked up. So I even apologize to my ex. Like, nigga, I wasn't even going through nothing that wasn't like, I thought it was funny, but looking back, nigga, that shit was not funny at all. Now, some of the shit we go back for sure, but for the most part, like, nigga, that shit was, at that point, making you seem like you put someone on a platform just to embarrass them. It's not something that...
Yeah, see, and this is all y'all need, like, bro, moving forward, like, you know, as long as you feel me. But if y'all fuck with the video, like, sub, subscribe, comment, you feel me, follow me on Twitch, and I'm out.